Hey everyone, I'm Imelda here,
And I'm Karen.
and we're just going to discuss a little bit of the questions that we get from our potential students when they want to take a course with us.
So, one of the questions that we often get through our support system is how do I become a tax preparer? So, Imelda, could you enlighten us with that information?
Yeah, it's fairly simple. It just depends on what state you live in. California is one of our main ones that we cover, and for California, you have to register with CTEC, and so you have to take 60 hours, and there's a whole process. They do fingerprinting, background check. And if you visit ctech.org, and you sign up with them, it'll tell you the process of what you need to do. For other states, there are requirements for a couple of states. Most states don't require any education, but we do recommend it. And we have the 45-hour course for that. Oregon is actually one of the states that requires more education. I think it's 180. They're one of the they're a little bit more stricter, and yes, so that would be it's a basic process. It's really quick, but if you do have any questions, like depending on the state that you live in, you can always email us to support@prontotaxschool.com.
Now, another question that we often get is when is the best time to start my tax education?
So just I tell people that it just really depends on themselves, because there's people that can take the course in December and then they finish it by January and they can start off doing taxes immediately. So it depends on yourself. Like, how do you feel? If you feel comfortable, are you a fast learner? And a lot of this stuff, though, you learn on the job. So it's not like you're going to learn everything in the course. You learn the fundamentals, but when you actually get to do a tax return, because you actually see the W-2 forms, and the numbers that are in there, like you start to learn how to read the form. So if you know that you're a slow learner like me, you can start in May. But if you feel that you're one of those people that can easily get through a course, December sounds good too. We have had people finish in January too. So,
Now, many of them want to start their tax business on their own. What advice would you give them?
um, I personally would say to start working for someone so you can get your hands in there and you can start, get experience with the software, because at least you'll have an idea, and then you kind of know, like, I need to shop around, and you'll know what you like and what you don't like. If you're going to go straight and not work for anybody and get your EFIN and get your PTIN and do it all yourself, you come across the thing that you're going to, what software do I buy? And if you buy a software, then you're just committed to that. I mean, even though you do get to do the demo, a lot of times the demo doesn't go into depth, depending if you get complicated returns. For basic returns, yeah, go for it. Do the demo. It shows you the basic stuff, but with anything else in that, it becomes a little bit more. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And then another thing that they ask is, do you have courses to help people start their tax business?
Yes, we have a course. It's Start and Grow Your Tax Business. And this year we're going to have three, what would you call it? Three sessions. It's our first year that we're having three sessions. In the prior years, we've had only one session, but we have gotten requests for it to do three sessions. So it's a 6-week course, 7-week course. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. And that course is led by Glenn. And Glenn I think he has 30 plus years experience in the tax business as a tax office, starting a business as a tax office.
I think those are
Those were
basically,
all the questions that,
yeah, for
okay.
someone that was new.
And I guess, like, if you're interested in the Start and Grow Your Tax Business, you can email us to support@prontotaxschool.com so we can send you the information.
All right. Sounds good.